parenting is next to godliness. I've realized recently that parenting is the opportunity to learn what it's like to be God. As my kids get a little bit older, and a little bit more opinionated, and think they know what they're talking about, I try to tell my kids that if you do certain things, you're going to be happy. And if you don't do certain things, you won't get in trouble. If you listen to your mom, good things will happen. And then when they do get in trouble, I try to tell them that they're not bad, but they made bad choices. I have to give Tiffany credit for that. Early on, she decided that our son wasn't being a bad boy, he was making bad choices. So stop making bad choices, start making good choices, and things will get better. As I try to be a parent, I'm realizing that God has said all of those things to me. Exactly. Almost in the same words. As He does with me, I want to give generously to my kids when they do what they're supposed to. And I don't think God gets angry nearly as much as we think He does. I find myself laughing sometimes at the things my children do when I probably should be reprimanding. Like building a tower on top of a chair using a box, things that scare me to death. They're hilarious. If I just ask and listen to what a loving Father is telling me to do, He'll bless me with what I want and even so much more. So I'm grateful for the opportunity to be a parent. To take a few steps in the shoes of my Heavenly Father, to realize the enormous power and joy that comes from little signs of love. Like hugs. As I see 3 little me's running around and try to figure out how to guide them along a path of happiness, I also feel more grateful for my parents who worked so very hard to get me and my siblings to where we are. I'm sure I'm not the first one to realize this. But it feels like something we don't talk about enough. The whole goal of parenting is to learn. In a sandbox. A test environment. A lab. A place where we can try to be like our Heavenly Father and try to figure out what is really important. Luckily, I have really good kids so far. And an amazing wife. I'm really excited for eternity. But I hope I have more time in the lab to learn. Until then, I'll treasure and enjoy every painful minute. Because important things are not easy, but they are totally worth it.